It's the start of a new season. I've let quite a few players go and brought in some better ones, I think. And surprisingly, I'm still under the wage budget, which, I mean, surely is the first time for everything, eh? Hey guys, Woody here. Welcome back. This is episode 7 of the Road to Glory with Chatham Town. If you are enjoying this content, please hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, smash the like button, and let me know in the comments how you think we're going to do in the Isthmian League Premier Division. We got this year, and we'll be in the National League South, so climbing on up. Right, let's have a look. So there's the first team squad. Won't probably mean too much to you now, but let's go and have a look at the finances. 80k in the hole, but I am under the wage budget, and I actually spent some money on a player. First time ever, eh? Club vision for this year, we had a board takeover, so that's slightly changed, but they want us to play attacking, play possession, make the most set pieces, work within a wage budget, mid-table, and first round of trophies. Don't care about the velocity. Now, the transfers. This is the important one. We've got a couple of players here who might be coming in, but it's mainly these ones here. So, where did we see last? I think that's most of them. So, players out. As the guys are on loan, it's really the players that we've released. We'll show you the released players. We released quite a few. David Agbula, he's gone because he wanted to go to another club. He was never going to sign a contract, so he just went. But Mickey Dalton is gone. I didn't think he was going to make the step up. Elias Humble is also gone. Once again, don't think he was good enough. Jack Williams, the left back, he was on a lot of money and let him go, which probably wasn't a good bet. I mean, you could probably still sign him, but anyway. Charlie Wastner, once again, you can't see him too well, but once again, quite old. Wasn't going to quite make it. Reece York as well, the 30-year-old. Disappointing that he had to go because he had a really good couple of seasons with us. But once again, I mean, if we have a look at him here, he's rating 2 stars. He's just not quite there that we need for this level. Jack Evans gone as well. Super duper talented player, played in so many positions, but once again, just really not up to it. And unfortunately, one of our most league appearance guys' words, they don't make sense. Henry Newcomb is gone. He wasn't going to be first starter, and he wasn't last year. It's unfortunate because he's a really good goalkeeper, but you know, Amidi is also gone. 32, kind of on the down. So I thought let's get rid of him. And Alan Baxter was a young striker who I didn't think was going to really make the grade, and I don't think he is. So they're the players that have gone out. Now, the players that have come in, well, we'll get to Luke Little. He's the man we spent money on. But we've brought in 8 players. Anyway, we'll start with Kieran Wakefield. He's a striker. He's come in to replace Paul Hayes, 20 years younger, obviously, since Paul Hayes retired. But I think he's pretty good. Got some good numbers in. We're going to be playing him as that advanced forward. Okay, his first touch isn't great. And his technique's a bit low, but everything else looks pretty good. So he could be quite good at scoring goals. Ben Jackson is a centre-back. We need a centre-back. He's got good jumping reach and good natural fitness. He's 19 years old as well, which is good. And his mentals aren't great, but, you know, we are still quite a way down in the tier. Malik Cisse is another centre-back brought in. He, once again, has pretty good physicals, so we needed a couple of options here at the back. Jamie Gossart is the backup goalkeeper, and he looks pretty good. He has some potential, so hopefully he, you know, can challenge Curtis Anderson as well. Henry Kinali is a English-Turkish winger. Can play on both sides, which is excellent as we need him. He's reasonable on the left, very strong on the right, and he's got some decent pace, determination, so hopefully he's going to make a bit of an impact there. Lennon Peaky, he's also another winger, predominantly on the right, but can play on the left. Very strong there, and once again, I feel like he's got some good stats in the right spots, crossing, and his physicals look pretty good too. George Abbott has come in as another left back option. Very, very similar to Tom Scott. So these two will kind of just rotate through this, but he obviously 18-year-old Welsh player, decent physicals, determination. I like that. And Matt Bauer is a 2-star centre back. Probably should have kept Wassmer, but he is 8 years younger than him and is an absolute giant of a man at 2 meters. So hopefully a lot of headed in corners from him. But the man we spent money on is this man, Luke Little. And he is little, I guess 170 centimeters. He's a right back, 3 stars. He looks really, really good. Excellent physicals. Don't be fooled here. His crossing and dribbling are both at 9. Passing at 8, tackling at 9. So he's only just go up a little tick, and all of a sudden he's looking pretty good. He was planning on leaving Loughborough University, and I came in and offered 2K for him, and they were like, sure, take it. Otherwise, I was trying to get him on loan, but that really wasn't working out. So that's the guys that have come in so far. Schedule-wise, we've played a few friendlies, won them all. So that bodes well. We had some options for some extra staff. So we're still looking for another scout. How do I not have another scout in? Just place an ad for that because we're looking pretty good for scouts at the moment anyway. Would like another coach, but I can't get it in. Staying with up the chats tactic, and this is the team we're going to go for today. We'll go to the team selection page. Anderson goal, Little at right back, Jackson, Ceesay, Scott. So it's a new 3 out of the 4 there. Clark at the base of the midfield. We are trying to find a new DMC, but it has been a bit of a struggle. And unfortunately, at 1.5 stars, Tariq Clark is not very good. But we'll see how he goes. He's always performed well. Obviously, Beckwith and Payne in that central midfield. Payne is a new club captain. Cooper is moved to left. Peak on the right this time. And Wakefield up front with Zahor, Wilshere, Jordan Brooks, and Matt Bauer on the bench. Canali, Abbott, and Crabadam, and young Josh Mitchell as well. I don't know if you saw this guy. I picked him up. He looks pretty good. He's got 4.5 star potential, 18 years old. He could be quite a decent winger in the future. But this is how we're lining up here. We're going to play the Worthing game. We've got how many debuts today? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 debutants today. Just be the one game, unfortunately, today. Obviously, we've already spent some time, cramming in all those off-season shenanigans. I'm pointing the finger, go out there and impress me. Nothing, absolutely nothing from these guys. I'll give them the old pep talk. Let's get the game on. Skip this. All right, here we go. And we've got a highlight straight off the bat with Worthing with a throw-in. Should check the season preview. Should have checked that. It is Keith on the ball now for Worthing, and they are looking to make attack, but Scott just nicks that, and our midfield triangle trying to get the ball up to Wakefield up front there. Oh, and Diallo's got the ball now for Worthing, and tried to bend that into the back net, but he was unsuccessful. Have I got this on key highlights? That's what I want. Anyway, it's Cooper with the ball now on the unfamiliar left-hand side, back to Beckwith. Uses Cooper again. He manages to re-get the ball, and Wakefield has a pop and a half, and it smacks off the crossbar. All right, Cooper, and Beauchamp. Love it. Anyway, it is Worthing who grabbed the ball back, and Diallo now on the ball, and Mohamed Diallo has scored Worthing's first goal of the season and the first goal we've conceded. Not the best of starts. 20 minutes in. We haven't looked the greatest, but it's been relatively even, to be honest, and it's disappointing that we are 1-0 down, and they've got another corner now. It's Starkey now, but it is headed away, and Peaky. I'm just going to call him Peak. Peak on the ball now, charging forward. Can he get the ball to Wakefield? That would be the key, and he flicks it over. Alfie Payne. Cooper on the ball. What can Cooper do? Oh, what a shot from Ben Cooper. What a little pop. I thought he was going to just kind of drag it back in here for Wakefield, but in the end he didn't need to. His Peak's cross is a bit wayward, but Alfie Payne nods it on to Cooper, and I thought he was just going to, no, and he just straight in. Good stuff, Ben Cooper. I was a bit worried he wasn't going to make the step up, but he does look like he's done a good job, and it is Worthing again, but he's headed away by Beckwith, I believe it was. Worthing on the ball as they flick across in, and that is all good save by Anderson using his feet. Cooper flicks it forward, but there are too many Worthing players back there, and they look to go on the attack again. And that's poor. Surely he's offside. Surely he's offside. I mean, maybe he was and we just don't know. I've got to watch this because I thought he was offside. We're not going to see it because my head's in the way. But maybe he just beat number Scott there. Number 3, Scott. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to be conceding easy goals like that. And Worthing are all over us. Jackson heads out and Clark picks up the loose ball. Is it Clark who's letting us down? Oh, it's Wakefield is through. Wakefield, oh, and he blasted over. Who is struggling out there? I mean, it's Scott at left back who's probably been the worst, but we'll point the finger. No, I'm going to thrash the arms. You've been terrible, sort it out. Because I think we have. We've been pretty awful, to be honest. We should be winning this game quite easily. Shouts and demand more just as the highlight turns up, but it is Peak on the ball now. Back to Scott. Scott flicks it over, and Wakefield scores. Is this one all good? It is all good. What do you mean he's made an instant impact? Because it's his first game. That was, Scott just lamped it forward, and Wakefield was unmarked and put it in the back of the net. So that's good. That's not bad. That's going to improve Scott's average rating. And it's Little on the ball now. The man, the 2K man, we call him, flicks it in, and it's headed away, but Clark regathers, and Beckwith has a pop over to Little, and it's Wakefield again. Wakefield, oh, I can't get there. He can't get there, but he's offside. Clark on 7.2, so he is still playing well. I like it. And that's a foul there. It's going to be a free kick. Is it going to be Payne? No, it's Cooper chips it over, and it's Peak there. Lennon Peak with the goal. Get in. It is Chatham 3, Worthing 2. The heart is offside. He's offside. I got too excited. Got way too excited. I encourage the boys a bit. And Peak on the right, we might make a change. It's Anderson playing it out to Cisse now. And uses Jackson. Jackson to Little, the 2K man. That's a long ball up, but Wakefield, it's a bit optimistic for Wakefield. And it's down back in the midfield with Beckwith, and he uses Wakefield now. What can he do? Back to Payne. Oh, and Alfie Payne's hit the crossbar. Alright, let's go and have a look and make a tactic. It's just hiding behind my laptop there. Tactics, right. Peak isn't playing well, so we're going to bring Wiltshire on for Peak. And I think that's pretty much it. Give the team talk, point the finger, go and make me proud, confirm the sub. We'll just do the one, and we'll see what happens after this highlight. We might make another one, but it's Payne on the ball now with Jackson, and Little plays it all the way back to Anderson in goal. Anderson to Cisse, Cisse to Beckwith. Beckwith is obviously tired here. My assistant's telling me he's tired. Cooper on the ball now, flicks it forward, but Wakefield can't latch onto it. Clark, Cisse now combining to use Cooper and Clark again. Might have to bring Johannes a horn, but his Wakefield is through again, and oh, he's missed it. Alright, let's make the last two substitutions. They are going to be Jordan Brooks on for Beckfield and Johannes Hor on for Wakefield. And hopefully these guys can conjure up something. I'm going to demand some more. I guess I'll take a 2-2 draw. First game of the season. I feel like we probably should have won though. Our XG is almost up at 3. And it is going to be a 2-2 draw. So maybe we should have won that game actually. Our XG after halftime, we really smashed it through. I don't say it was disappointing. But I will say that the defenders very happy. Oh. Hold on a minute. Oh. Just walking out. I'm like, whatever guys, I'm out. I'll have that absolute disastrous team talk. Sorry, boys. Wakefield scores. Wakefield was man of the match. Good, excellent. Really pleased how you played. Oh, okay. And he's like, oh, great. It's off to a flyer. We're just going to do the one game, like I said, guys. I don't have enough time, unfortunately, for this to squeeze in the other ones. But we are in the Isthmian League Premier Division. We go up. It will be the Vanarama South. And there is only one spot. Is that right? But there's two in the Vanarama North. That means we've got to win the league, really. If we don't win the league, it's going to be a big struggle here, because I'm sure whoever else is along this line with us, it doesn't even make sense. Whoever is also on this tier will play in some sort of one here, and then we'll be wedged into the National League North or whatever it is. But Greys are in this with us as well, who came up last season. But like I said, guys, I am trying to bring in a few more players. I've got this guy, Isaac Curry. I'll just show you. He's another right back coming in. He's just lightning quick. I think maybe just a little bit light in the right back position. We don't really have anyone on the bench who can play right back. So we only have Luke Little. So he'll be a nice little backup. Like I said, I am looking for that defensive midfielder to come in. Because I'm not 100% sold on Clark. I don't know why. He's coming in at 1.5 stars. He's wanted by longer. I don't know where they are, but I don't know. Does he? What is he? He plays it's the deep line playmaker that's killing him here. His passing is only 6, balance is 4, but he's always played really well for me, and he's kicked this season off in an absolute flyer. Anyway, guys, like I said, it'll be the usual thing. I'm going to play a host of games. I'll probably come back to maybe the Margate game, the 1st of January. Bit of a Kent derby there. And, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're not subscribed and you've watched all this so far, then, come on, subscribe. It's free. Hit that like button and let me know. Can we get promoted again? 3 back-to-back promotions? It's going to be tough, but it needs to be done. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.